Yeah, it is a tricky fixture. You know, it's notoriously difficult coming to Rugby Park. You know, there was a great turnout for our fans. They come with a lot of expectation, and it was great that we knew that prior to the game. We felt it in the warm up, and the game had all the kind of makings of a cup game, and live on TV. It was brilliant turnout. The fans making the effort to get here. I thought the first part of the game, first 10-15 minutes, it was so frantic, and Kilmarnock were better than us in that period. You know, I thought we didn't look after the ball enough. I thought we were guilty of giving away too many stupid free kicks in our own half and just inviting pressure. I thought our clearances were poor. We gave them a second nibble at things like that, and just allowed those little things to build. But we've also got to accept that we're not always going to get it all our own way. You come away from home, how many teams come here and don't get it their own way? Do you know what I mean? So you've got to come through that period. The goal helps us. It's a brilliant set play. It can't be underplayed how important our set plays have been again this season. A great delivery for Harry, a great header for Halkett, an absolute bullet of a header. He's up to 5 this season, and he's one of the best headers of the ball I've worked with. He gets a flight of things. He's so aggressive and determined, and it was an old-fashioned header. He headers the ball properly, and that was probably the difference in the first half, because we had wee bits and pieces. They had a couple of moments. But by and large, the game was separated at half-time with set play, and we spoke about trying to make sure that when their press came on, and they would probably be a wee bit more committed, have been behind and come after us, we had to make sure we looked after the ball better, and I thought we did that. I thought we connected the game much better with Braga and Shankland. And as the game starts to get stretched and the spaces become a bit more obvious, we looked after the ball brilliantly. Kizarides starts to have a real influence on the game. Braga, Shankland, we scored 2 goals in quick succession, and the game's more comfortable from then on in. And I thought from then on in we were very professional, take the liberty to take Halkett off, just feel he's back a wee bit, and make changes just to see the game out. And delighted with the goals, getting 3 goals here and winning the game. And from everybody from the outside looking in, if they don't see the game, they think it's all pretty straightforward. It wasn't straightforward. We had work to do. We had to respect the challenge. It was there in front of us. We dealt with the challenge. But the goals are good, but 4 clean sheets in a row is what results are built on, and you can see the effort for the team from back to front. Really, we're starting to the front, right through to Alex, that we've kept Kilmarnock's real chances to win them.
You mentioned the clean sheets, and it's the first time since 2017-18, 4 top-flight clean sheets in a row, and what's that built on in terms of training? What's it kind of key behind that?
I think familiarity is part of that. I think building those relationships, and obviously I think it's been the same team in the 4 games. So getting that familiarity helps. But I think competition from behind the team helps everybody keep their toes. But if a team's getting clean sheets, it's not obviously your goalkeeper's a part of that and your back 4, but it's a great indication of the effort for everybody, because there isn't genuinely not a lot between all the teams in the league. So if you can get those sort of wins and do it with clean sheets, then there's a lot of work getting done. So I think familiarity is a big part of it. I think partnerships throughout the team, whether it's right back and right wing, left back and left wing, centre back, centre midfield players, strikers, those partnerships throughout a team are really important.
Top of the table clash against Celtic next week. How exciting is that one?
Yeah, listen, it'll take care of itself, that one. I think I was getting asked loads about the game prior to this game, which was kind of annoying me a wee bit. This game needed our full attention, but now that we've won it, obviously we can look forward to the game. The game will lend itself to a brilliant atmosphere. And of all the challenges we've had, and there's been many, and we keep coming up with answers at the minute, and we need to maintain that. Next Sunday's the toughest challenge of them all. Anytime you play Celtic, it's the toughest challenge, but I think we're going into it in a good place. Players should be pleased with their efforts, should be pleased with their performance. The majority are playing at a high level at the minute, and it's just important that we've got to recognise that, yeah, the crowd will help us, the wins get into the game, the confidence will help us, but we've got to keep maintaining and improving our performance if we're going to try and beat a team like Celtic.
How much satisfaction do you take from winning away from home? 4 games, 4 wins.
Yeah, and again I think it helps with the fan base as well. I think Right away, when you think of Tannadice and Livingston in the night. You know, so we shouldn't underestimate that part of it. But I think I want us just to be obsessed with winning, addicted to winning, whether it's home or away. And if we can get that bit between the teeth and enjoy this feeling that we're getting at the minute, then that's there for us every game we play. If we work towards it, we're not going to. It's going to be belts in the mouth across the road, along the road, and there's going to be tight games where we don't get the desired outcome. But we just want to try and keep those to a minimum. But while you're winning, it's important that we try and maintain it as long as we can.
Talks about Halkett's finish with the header, the thumping header, but the two
Brilliant.
finishes for Braga. I mean, the second one foot to foot.
Yeah.
The striker's reaction for his first one. I mean, he's given you everything, hasn't
Yeah, you know, he's a boy from the first moment I spoke to him. He's so effervescent, enthusiastic. What you see there is what you get every day. There's never days where he comes in and it looks like a bit too much like hard work. He's always smiley, he's always positive, he's a great teammate. He's loving being at Hearts. I think Hearts fans have taken to him because they can see it screaming at him how much he's loving being here. And we're loving having him. You know, he was telling me he was brilliant on Astro because that's where he played in Norway last week. We trained on it on Wednesday and he wasn't so brilliant, and I minded him of that. But he's got that kind of balance and that kind of low centre of gravity that he enjoys playing on Astro as well. So, and I thought he enjoyed his night out there, particularly the second half. So great for him to score 2 goals because when he doesn't score, like all good strikers, and the team still wins, there's still the same pleasure, but maybe still not quite the same as it is for everybody else. Strikers need to score a goal, but his contribution's been tremendous, and the good thing for us at Hearts and for him, there's more to come for him. He can still be tidy at times, he can be a wee bit more secure, he's wanting a wee bit more trustworthy at times, but what he's gave us has been brilliant so far, and there's more to come.
I think it was nothing serious that you mentioned about Craig Halkett, just got crushed.
Yeah, it's fine. He, I think half time doesn't help with these sort of things. He'd felt his back during the week, but he trained yesterday, and I phoned him this morning and he said he was good to go. He felt better the day than he did yesterday, so he was absolutely fine. But I think we just took a little bit of being 3-0 up to get Michael on. Michael's been doing terrific as well, so you know, there was nothing more than that. He'll be fine for next week.